Happy New Year, Sonrise! I'm Justin, and here are your weekly announcements. First of all, we are elated that you're starting your new year with us in worshiping our Creator. This past year has been full of amazing stories in which God has moved in our lives. We would love it if you would share a story about what God did for you over the last year with our church family. Please email info@sonrisechristianchurch.com or see Chris Bancroft. Let the story of your blessing be a blessing for your church family. Can you feel it? That most anticipated State of the Church address is next week. I am, and I hope you are so excited to hear where we are going as a church this year. I've heard there are plans for some big things. You may be asking yourself, other than excitement, what can I expect? Great question. For the answer, check out our website at www.sonrisechristianonline.com/2016, where you'll find a video in which Pastor Will explains in detail what to expect. Here at Sonrise Christian Church, we exist to do three things. Say them with me if you know it. We exist to love God, grow in faith, and serve others. Let's take a moment to talk about the third part. It is our vision at Sonrise that each and every member serves the church and community with a ministry team in some aspect. If you're already serving, we want to extend an extra special thank you for all that you do. If you aren't serving, well, let's get you involved. There are so many opportunities to serve. You could be a smiling face to greet people with our First Impressions ministry. You can facilitate lessons for our children's ministry. You could sing or play an instrument for our worship ministry. If you're shy, you can work behind the scenes. You can help run the computer for the media ministry. You can prepare food for the blend or even prepare communion trays. These are just a taste of what you could do to serve in the church. So, you're probably asking yourself, how could I serve? In what aspect would I be using the talents that God gave me? How could I possibly know? You're full of great questions today, but you might want to get that talking to yourself in the third person thing checked out. Here's your answer. Take out your smartphone right now and go to this site, www.sonrisechristianonline.com/serve. If you don't have a phone, well, grab a pencil and write that down. Go ahead, I'll wait. Now scroll down a little and you will see a link that says questionnaire. Click that link and follow the steps to fill out the form. This shows us what your gifts are and which ministry team would be a good fit for you. If and only if you do not have internet access, you can grab a questionnaire sheet from the Welcome Center on your way out. Fill it out and turn it back into the Welcome Center when you are done. We'll take care of the rest. In 1 Corinthians 12, Paul explains that the church is a body with many parts. Each part has its role that the body needs in order to function. Sonrise will function smoothly and grow if each member is contributing to a part. All we have comes from God. When we acknowledge Him by giving back a small portion of what He gives us, our faith is deepened and our relationship with Him is strengthened. Your generosity helps us to continue our mission to lead people to love God, grow in faith, and serve others, both locally and globally. You can give by placing cash or check in those black boxes by the door on the way out. Credit or debit cards are accepted securely online by visiting our website at sonrisechristianonline.com/give. For tax purposes, your giving statements for 2015 will be ready for pickup by the end of this month. We cannot wait to see what God has in store for us in 2016. We hope to see you next week for our State of the Church address. Until then, God bless, and you are dismissed.